The breakup of the Beatles, an iconic band that redefined music, was not due to a single event but to a web of complex factors. Imagine the scene: John, Paul, George, and Ringo, each evolving with unique visions, clashing over their creative differences. To make matters worse, the untimely death of their unifying manager, Brian Epstein, leaves them at a crossroads, leading to business disputes that strained relationships. Then, personal changes. John Lennon's deepening bond with Yoko Ono introduced a new dynamic, challenging the group's harmony. Each member was pulled in different directions by individual interests, while legal battles and the extreme weight of fame only added to their already heavy burdens. This intricate tapestry of professional, personal, and creative challenges ultimately unraveled the band that had once captivated the world with their harmony. That's not what Bill Maher thinks broke up the Beatles. This is his mind-blowing theory.
In the second half of the Beatles' career, when they arguably did the best stuff, definitely Paul was the leader. I put this theory forward. It's been published now somewhere, I can't remember where, so I don't feel like I'm, and it wasn't refuted by anybody, but who knows, it's a theory. The reason why I think the Beatles broke up is not because of Yoko, is because they had a competition, a friendly competition, and to them, the summum bonum of that competition was to get the A side of the single. They loved singles much more than albums. You know, they did not put the singles on the album
of all time.
Yeah, of course, amazing albums, but the singles were not on the albums. The single was a different entity. So, who got the A side of the single? To them, that was like. And at the beginning, they co-wrote the songs, and John certainly had his share. You know, he wrote most of.
It seemed to be coming from his. He was the this fountain, the seed. He was more like the seed. Hey, I got this idea. You could tell.
But also great. I mean, look, right up into the end, he wrote great songs.
He did.
Just not as many in the second half.
Yeah.
He once said, you know, Paul calls me up and says he's got 10 new songs. Jesus, now I got to write 10 new songs. See, he needed that pride, but he did. I mean, he's got great songs on Sgt. Pepper.
I love his solo stuff too. Come on.
But A-side singles from like mid-60s on, he never got one. I mean, imagine writing a song as great as Strawberry Fields Forever, but the A-side is Penny Lane. You know,
you can hear the difference too. There it is. There's Lennon, and then there's Penny Lane. That's Paul. Yeah, there's no question. But
you write Revolution, but the A-side is Hey Jude. To lose that battle, I think, was something he could not keep.
That's really deep shit you're talking
I think
right
so.
now.
Yes, it is.
I've been in bands my whole life.
Thank you for.
And no, I'm telling you, no, that's deep shit.
Peace and love.